This is the Doctor continuing the Battle Brothers Witchers playthrough. On today's Fashion Minute, we are featuring Pendant Blade. He's got a leather armor, padded leather armor, along with this male coif. We want to get him a better hat, but for now, this is a plenty functional look. He does look like a capable archer. So good job, buddy Pendant. Keep it up. In terms of his perks, so you have to get nimble this turn. The survivability is too good. I've been thinking about what to do with him. There were 3 lines of build that I considered. Number 1 is a throwing spec build. You would have to take Duelist, and I really want like Executioner, Berserk Killing Frenzy, and Duelist. So that's like 5 perks. That leaves me very little to do anything else. I'm not a huge fan of that. I feel like throwing specs do need to be a bit more focused, and it's not like impossible to go throwing plus a melee weapon. In fact, throwing and polearm mastery combos very well, since you can throw something and then use the polearm. It's an interesting idea. However, the build is very perk heavy, and I don't think I could fit in fast adaptation. So I gamed it out. Like, I tried crafting some builds with that, but nothing was very satisfactory. Like, I just don't think it would still be good, but it's not as effective as it could be. I think I would want a different brother with different stats and not take fast adaptation to get that to work. Second line is one, the second option is one I love, the crossbow plus polearm mastery build. I love it. It's always good in my opinion. You take those 2, Berserk Killing Frenzy, super tactically flexible. Some fights you bust out the crossbow, like against goblins, start one-shotting them. With crossbows you can knock back Chosen with the goblin heavy impaler. And then once they get close, you whip out the bill hook. Some fights you can bring out a sword lance and you AoE. Like, it's just so flexible, that type of build. However, we don't actually have a crossbow. Like, I literally don't have a crossbow. Just none dropped this run so far. We'll find one eventually, but who knows when, right? So the mastery would do nothing. We could take polearm mastery, but the other thing is that build, like, fast adaptation is a little bit of a waste in that build, the crossbow build, because it doesn't combo as well with crossbows, which tend to be accurate, and we can get some value out of it with the polearm, but value I think is somewhat limited. It's still not bad. If I had a crossbow, I'd probably do that, but I'm not super big fan of that. We could also go bow mastery. First of all, Pendant has deserved it. Like, you've earned it with that headshot on the Necromancer. And you are very good with this bow, don't get me wrong. Fast adaptation works well with bow mastery. It's not super perk heavy. We'll take Berserk Killing Frenzy, and then we'll have some options. We could fit in something like footwork for some defense if I feel like I need it. Pathfinder potentially. Although Pathfinder I would definitely take on the crossbow build and the throwing spec build. We could take Overwhelm for a bit of flexibility. There's a lot of options, and the melee skill is not wasted with the quick hands. Like, in some fights, we can still like move twice and then shoot the bow, and then next turn like shoot the bow. We could take polearm mastery, bust out a polearm, do some damage. Like, there's a lot of options. It's tactically flexible. With all those considerations, I'm going bow mastery because 1, we don't have a crossbow, and 2, Pendant's earned it with how clutch he was against that Necromancer. We'll find someone else to make into our crossbow expert, and we're gonna go throwing mastery on Tony, but I want someone a little more dedicated than what Tony's gonna be. So congratulations, Pendant, you are now an archer. And nimble, of course. Cool! So, in the last video, we know that there was some brigands in this camp thanks to the fact that we saw a whole bunch of brigands running around and the rumor from that town. One other comment I'll make is the more I think about that Hexen fight, the more like it was wrong to take the contract. every single other battle I've done this entire campaign, I was confident in victory. I might have lost guys, but there's no chance of wiping, not even close. That fight I could have wiped on, and I think the chances were something like 20 to 30%. That's too high. Like, that's unacceptably high. Nothing should come down to a single dice roll. I just kept replaying the battle, like, what would happen if our rat catcher failed the roll. I also didn't play very well. I should have put Gedgy in the middle, and I definitely should not have exposed Gedgy to that unhold. Like, as soon as the unholds are engaged, I think I have to tank them for one round. Then we could move Gedgy up to stab away at the Hexen with this pike. My maneuver with Nogrod was really good, like getting in the face of the Hexen, that was good. But if we had missed the stuns, and if the rat catcher had not resisted, I honestly don't know how we win. We almost would have had to kill one of the unholds, because the traditional way of doing that fight, if you can't get to the Hexen, is you have to kill one of the unholds. That should free up enough space to get at the Hexen, but I'm not sure how to do that with the Hexen, like, without Nimble. It'd be a very different fight if I had a bunch of guys with Nimble. I was a little tilted from passing up all these fights up there. I knew it was a mistake to come up. I think the other mistake, it was a little less subtle, is I should have gone west. I was thinking, oh, let's head east, because, you know, we'll reach the end of the map, and then I can explore some wilderness. Nope, bad idea. I should have gone west, where there was likely to be more civilization. And then we can, like, cut across this middle part, the wilderness in the middle, where there's likely to be a lot of undead camps to do our ambition. That should have been the right move. There probably were some more doggos up here somewhere, the kennels. I was pushing on east because I was thinking, oh, we can buy some dogs, like there's a good chance. But there could be dogs in the middle as well. So I think our mistake was not either heading back immediately or not pushing west. Yeah, like these are very minor things and they're very subtle, but I like to think about them. Because this is the part of the game that's actually the most interesting, where strategically, what is the best way to get the most power in the least amount of time? And right now, we can't actually fight everything, right? Like, there's no way we could have beaten the Chosen or the Orc camp, and we couldn't have beaten the Reaver camp without ridiculous losses. So, because you can't do everything, it's actually more interesting to me. It's like, how do you put yourself in a position where you don't waste a day finding stuff you can't do? You want to spend time finding stuff you can do. And then if I didn't see these three camps, I feel like I would have been more like coherent, or my thought process would have been better. It has been a long time that I would turn down a contract because I think it's too hard, but that contract was actually one of them. It was the amount of money. If it was 3 skull and it was like 1.5k or whatever, instant. I would do it like in a heartbeat, not even a question. The money really tipped me off. There was something excessively difficult about that contract. Or if I had 3 or 4 guys with Nimble, immediate. Like, I don't even have to think that about it. But our company is starting to get strong, and soon we will have a couple guys with Nimble. And then if I see a 3k Hessing contract, immediately I won't turn it down. Alright, let's go kill these brigands, and then I'll hit the Durfest. What we really need to do is spend our money and hire a whole bunch of guys. My biggest strategic problem right now is I don't have enough endgame DPS characters. I need 3 or 4 recruits who can hit like 90 melee attack. I don't even care about their other stats. As long as you can hit melee attack for me, I'll make it work. Alright, so let's see what this camp is. I've geared my men out in preparation for raiders and marksmen in a forest. Lots of kite shields. The dedicated tanks will have heater shields. I'm not too worried about my dedicated tanks. I should swap this to a kite shield on Alaton. Alaton's back. He's going to be stabbing away with his dagger. I could equip some flails. That's not a bad idea. Longo could even use one instead of a spear, but I don't know what sort of enemies are on this. I'm worried that there are a lot of marksmen. Longo doesn't even really need a shield. Elaton with your dagger can get us the armor we need. Ratcatcher is not a bad... Like, the best person to use the flail is actually Nogrod. You can do something like this, but the flail's not good unless you double grip it. And because I don't know enough about the fight, how many marks... I can do this. Give up the flexibility of the pike with Igor? No. These forest marksmen, farming armor is... it's not a great idea. Like, I don't know enough about this fight. I think I just need to kill and win. We'll find better opportunities to find armor. Don't know how many marksmen there are. Okay, well, it turns out it was not as hard as I thought. Ow. Was that our minstrel? The flail would have been nice. There would be some opportunities. How many? 9? Did they have a leader? No. Okay. This is a pretty trivial fight. But I suppose it is forest marksmen, which makes it probably worth recording. We haven't recorded a brigand fight in some time. Oh, they don't want to advance. All right. Then it's definitely worth recording. They think they have the range superiority. They're not wrong. I could have equipped more weapons to try to trick them, but... probably should have, now that I think about it. Could have given a bow in the Ratcatcher's inventory to try to trick them. This is actually kind of annoying. The guy with the hammer is very dangerous. Once you get Nimbo, they're irrelevant, but right now, he's very, very dangerous. Guy with the cook blade is annoying. I think we try to kill these 3 and farm these armor, these 2 guys' armor, maybe. Oh, this guy's armor is so good. I want it, but can't. I don't want those marksmen to just keep taking pot shots at us. So let's... Okay, that's... I guess I kill this guy too. Not worried about this one. Igor's pretty fast, and a lot of them are waiting. So I'm gonna move Igor up and end his turn immediately. Yeah, they're camping. Oh, the flail would have been nice here. We could always send Doc Morgan to tank you and then just dagger you down eventually. Low settings. Let's move you up, end your turn immediately. Could be relevant because they are waiting, right? They're gonna be a little slower. Peloton, if you're backstabber. We just need power in the middle. So Longo, our minstrel, you'll be fine. Nogrod, Alaton, you don't get enough backstabber bonus in the middle. So let's put you here, I think. Try to lure this brigand over. Minstrel, buddy. Yeah, Pathfinder, actually. That billhook could wreck you. And you do have the pierced hand. You know what? Maybe you go tank this guy. Well, with the Pathfinder, you could like potentially go for some sneaky flanks. We'll see. Okay, let's move you here. Might get up in their faces. Let's keep moving. Gotta get Longo in there. Maybe I should have put Alaton here. I'm thinking this was a slight positional mistake. Or Monk, you're bendable. If you die, great. If not, meh. Tony the Tiger, you have Pathfinder, huh? Let's move you into throwing range. I guess I have no choice but to move Doc Morphine over to tank this one. We'll get his armor. Alright, Pendant. With your bow mastery, you can now hit this raider. Good job. Ratcatcher moves up. See if we can go for some sort of flank with that minstrel. 51% miss on Igor, 20%. These are crappy bows, even if they hit, doesn't really do anything. I was right about Igor going first, but now let's see if we can. I want to bust out his pike. Frigate Raider rolling 22%. Ooh, 49% miss on Tony Tiger there. That was a little worrying. Low settings. Why don't you bust out the sling? Let's try to kill this raider. Sling didn't do much. That's okay. No grud there. This raider might come out. I'm gonna wait with Alaton. And then let's shoots once, twice, hits one shot. Ooh, they have an executioner, so that hit definitely hurt. Alright, Longo, 92%. Since you are a little slower, let's wait for surround bonuses. Tony is a little afraid of something like this. Don't want Tony to die yet. Krogan. Let's go distract that raider. Didn't move Nogrod. Not sure. I think I just killed these two. They're too dangerous. Okay. That's interesting. Move the monk over. Try to cause some morale problems. No such luck. Gonna move our minstrel to freak out those marksmen. Okay, this is why I gave Igor the pike. We can't let the guy with the hammer live. Guess Alaton just starts working with that dagger. Good job, Mr. Ratcatcher, grazing that kidney. Longo stabs once but misses. Tony the Tiger, swap to your sword. Slash, you need the shield wall, they're gonna focus you. Ogrod, good work, buddy. Adrenaline doesn't really accomplish much here. Doc Morphine, 10%. We'll just wait. He's gonna slash away at Alaton. Minor hit from some of these marksmen. Igor's fine. He's got nimble. Ooh, that Brigand Raider with the hooked blade wasted his turn trying to hook me in. So Pendant comes over, takes a clutch shot. Doesn't quite kill him yet. Yep, as expected, that Brigand Raider with the sword went after Alaton. Igor stabs away with his pike and misses. Low settings moves up. Throws stone. Ooh, breaks Raider, fracturing his elbow. And now the rest of the raiders are having some morale problems, while low setting busts out his banner, letting everyone know just how great our company is. Our minstrel is moving to flank. Ratcatcher stabs away. Doesn't quite penetrate the armor of this raider, but he's in trouble. Our monk is just going to shield wall. Klogan is going to shield wall. Alton 18%, but he's got the fast adaptation. 29%, 40%. Alright. Missing a lot, but that's acceptable. Bongo, double stab. Good work, buddy. Killing that raider. We got an arming sword. Beautiful. Now all these marksmen are exposed, and the fight is effectively over. Let's move. No grotting. 46% chance for a headshot. Beautiful work, buddy. Tony the Tiger might actually get headshotted, so he's gonna shield wall still. Doc Morphine might as well take a single stab, but save for fatigue. Maybe this guy drops his shield wall next turn. Monk swaps the dagger as well. Swap the dagger. Lots of daggering that needs to happen. Wow! These marksmen don't want to run, huh? Now they're hitting. Ah, okay. Now you guys are running. Well, Pendant might shoot one of these marksmen as a raider gets cut down. This guy has a flail, so Igor is going to move in to try to break morale. Good work, buddy, Igor. Let's bust out your cleaver and prep for next turn. Not sure what to do with the rat catcher just yet. Yes, roll your 5%. This drill moves in, stabs but miss on the marksman. Longo moves up. It's a marksman, pierces leg muscle. Now that we're on the back lines, this fight is over. It's just me farming armor at this point. I'll record like the marksman getting slaughtered. That's always fun, right? Like watching the marksman, because you hate those things. Like those pot shots are real irritating. Okay, we're just gonna defend. This is why I like to have some tanks. Defense is relevant. Alton, you're just gonna end your turn, buddy. We're gonna wait until he drops his shield wall. 70%. Good. Marksmen, their morale is collapsing. Let's prep Tony the Tiger, potentially. Knock Morphine, you take a single stab, end your turn. Pendant. Aim shot, buddy. Beautiful work. You are definitely an archer. No question. Bow mastery is just so fitting, so appropriate. Oh, I love it. Even if it's not the optimal build, who cares? Our rat catcher can start getting positioned for some dagger fun. Low settings. Let's get you in position. Monk. Gonna wait. We got plenty of time. No Grod. Let's swap you to dagger as well. Tony Tiger, get your fatigue back. Oh, that poor marksman. He's trying to puncture Igor. Silly marksman. Igor will kill you. Let's move along, go over. Get ready for daggering. Igor. Oh, you missed one of your cleaver hits, buddy. We wanted to see the marksmen get slaughtered as they flee. Oh well. I could go for the morale breaks, but what's the point? Yes, riposte, waste your fatigue, buddy. That guy has a dagger. He could actually kill Tony the Tiger. So let's not get in your face. Oh, send no Grot over. Mistro stabs and kills a marksman, and the last one broke. Okay, I'm satisfied. I'm not gonna record farming the armor. It's a fun little fight. No crossbow, of course. Got more hunting bows. The arming sword's a really good find. Got some more armor. This helmet's a good find too. That's a lot of money. Alright, so we want to hit the Durfest for sure, because this town is likely to have good recruits for us. In fact, I'm 8 renown short of being able to hire the next follower. I want that recruiter. We just need him right now. We don't have enough men. So I'm going to reorganize and then head off to Durfest. Alright. Let's find out. Ooh, a Dreeskull. That could be good. Finding men at Dinko's Mart. Okay. Ooh. Swordmaster. We can't afford him, but we know there's a cheaper one down south. He's got a noble sword. A duelist hat. I have to hire this guy. Not yet. Let's we'll hire you later. I have to like roll on some different people first. Okay, messengers. They're one of the better backgrounds. I always roll on them. I don't need to bother trying them out. Let's just see if you're any good. No, you are not. We want better recruits than this. Bye-bye. Let's try Eric. Apprentices are not great, but they can be serviceable. Nope. But I'll keep you around as sort of a disposable guy. Let's see. Witch Hunter. This is one of the... Ooh, you have a crossbow. This is interesting. Servants are not good enough. Eunuchs. You've got the southern... like cloth armor thing. Eunuchs aren't good, but let's just hire him. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, I already have a tank. I don't need another tank. But you're a better disposable guy than some of my other brothers. Super low resolve is a problem. I'm gonna keep you around as sort of a body in case we need it, but this would be a fantastic early game find. The problem is your low resolve. It looks like you're a good tank, but that low resolve is gonna get you into trouble in big fights where it really matters. Oh, yeah. Like, you're not actually a good tank, but you are like a good guy who can slap a shield and spear on, and at this stage of the game, you still need some guys like that. And you were cheap, 240. Witch Hunter is real interesting, real tempting, but I want to save up money for that Swordmaster. Let's try you out. If you have a good trait, we'll hire you. If you don't, we won't. Brute is good if you have good starting melee skill. Witch Hunters do not. I don't think this is good enough for me to hire. I want a better trait than these. Like if you have Fearless or something, I think it would be worthwhile. The crossbow adds value since we don't have a crossbow, but I think we can do better. This is disappointing. Let's see what this contract is. Goblins, East of Wizendorf. That is a lot of money. And it won't override a famed item if there is one. Not real afraid of goblins, it's just strategically not what I want to do. Ooh, is there famed armor I saw there? Yes. Wow. Not that we can afford it. I want that Swordmaster. Let me pause here. Alright, I thought about this for a little bit. I also sold off my stuff, did some inventory management. I really want that Swordmaster. But the contract is tempting. I'm not afraid of it, unlike with the Hex contract where I was afraid of it. The thing is, strategically, I don't think it's the best move. The problem is, we just came from Weisendorf. Like, We already killed stuff around there. If we go back that way again, we won't be able to squeeze in enough fights. It's also counter to our ambition. We want to kill undead. Goblins are good, like we can loot a heavy crossbow off them. That'd be a nice find. But there's no guarantee we'll see an overseer. It's 3 skull, which is good. It won't override a camp. If we didn't came from Weisendorf, I would do this for sure. The money's good. We'll make more money killing stuff along the way. But because we've killed stuff along the way, I just don't see it as a good deal. Plus, there could be contracts at Dinko's Mart that could be really good. Let's see what sort of rumors we get. Aha! Greybeard's Crypt, not far north. Yes, okay. We want to fight undead for our ambition. I want that trinket as fast as possible. I'm gonna follow the rumor. I'm not afraid of these goblins, unlike I was with the Hexit. Paint set. How did I not see this? Yes. Doc, Morphine, buddy. You look fantastic. Painted with the company's colors. Yes. Oh my gosh, Doc Morphine. You look great. I love it. I love your shield. Okay, totally worth 200 crowns right there. What else can we buy? Paint remover. Don't need that. Why would I want to do that? Yeah, let's follow the rumor. Let's go kill the undead. As I suspected, there's a lot of undead north of here. So it's here, probably there. My thoughts are, we go kill some stuff. We're very close to getting the recruiter, which I want. Killing the undead will make us money. We'll do a little loop like this, and then back to Dinko's Mart. Hopefully there will be 3 contracts for us to do there. And then after selling off stuff, we'll probably have 10k. Buy the recruiter, we're down to 8k. That's enough for us to start mass recruiting. He'll increase recruits. We can do loops around here, trying to make money. Maybe even head south, kill some nomads. All that stuff will net me a lot of cash to start screening for really good recruits. I want like good recruits in the next 20 days. Like, I want to have enough endgame characters by like day 40 or 50, and we can't be spending time going east killing goblins if it's out of our way. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the contract here. Who knows? Maybe depending on how things go, I come back here and do the contract. So let's head north, find that Greybeard's Crypt. What is this? Huh. A lone merchant is selling me a map for 600 crowns. Exact location of famous Shuffling Bones Swale. I'm sure you've heard about it, yes? Host to untold treasures. I think if you have the historian, it's a guarantee success. This could be a chance for like he's just ripping us off. I don't care about the treasure, but this sounds like undead. It's been a while since I've seen this event. I don't actually know the outcome. 600 crowns. I'll take the risk. You take the map and give it a good read. You can identify some of the locations and in time translates its content. What does that mean, in time? Oh, okay, it does tell me. Well, that's nice to know. It's nice to know there's a camp out there. We're gonna go there at day like 80 or whatever. Maybe earlier than that. So that's not gonna help us do our ambition, but I don't know if that was worth the 600 crowns. It might be. I was hoping it'd be like a closer location. Alright, Greybeard's Crypt, north. There we go. Kill this in the next episode. And then let's explore all this region. There was a necromancer camp here we killed earlier, but there could be some respawns. Like, you never know. Alright, thank you for watching. Until next time.